What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Justice League movie. So we've got some pretty big news. So Darkseid was supposed to be in the Justice League movie, and there is a version of the Zack Snyder Justice League movie, although it's not 100% finished, but it doesn't have to be. So guys, let's speak logically. If someone directed a movie and it's not 100% finished with effects and graphics, it's still their cut, and there is a working cut, as there has been reports of a much darker and different ending to the movie. So on Fat Man on Batman, which is Kevin Smith's podcast, very interesting. He read something like this: Superman joins the fight and teams up with the League to defeat Steppenwolf. However, at one point, Steppenwolf tries to tempt Superman into joining his army ready for this. This made me so beeping angry. And when we see Darkseid for the first time in Superman's vision, and we see flashes of the nightmare footage that Batman had in Batman vs Superman, however, Superman snaps back out of it and delivers the final blow to defeat Steppenwolf. So, oh my god, this clarifies that Darkseid was in the original cut, and I kept saying Darkseid will show up in the movie. So originally, Darkseid was planned to be in the movie, and this 100% confirms it. A lady in the crowd confirmed that she's seen this exact scene in the cut she's seen, but it was very early on. There was no side effects, but this does clarify that there is a 100% Darkseid version, which will be the Zack Snyder version. And in this version, Steppenwolf is killed by Darkseid on Apocalypse, and Darkseid intends to come to Earth to meet the Kryptonian, aka Superman. Damn. Now, if that was the ending we got, it would have set up Darkseid for Justice League 2 or a different version of the Justice League movie. So that is amazing. Seeing as the ending we actually got was the Deathstroke Lex Luthor scene, where it sets up for Legion of Doom, or it sets up for the Injustice League. So this is very, very interesting, because the Batman vs Superman nightmare scene, where we got the Amiga scene on the floor, it told everyone that Darkseid was coming. Lois Lane is the key. I know the way they used it in the movie was Superman was like confused and he was beating up the League, and Lois came and saved him, but it would have answered a lot of unanswered questions if we actually got the Darkseid scene and we did get the evil Superman, which this version does sound a lot better than the version that we got. I will link the link down below in the description box to the Kevin Smith clip. It's about 9.5 minutes in. It's only roughly 4 or 5 minute bit, but then he went on to say there was a Bruce Wayne post-credit scene where they were at the lake house, and this is being confirmed by lots of other people, and they seen 2 Green Lanterns. It just seems like the Zack Snyder version would have been a lot better, and Darkseid was in it. This lady in the crowd said she had to sign a embargo thing, well, not an embargo, she had to sign something saying she couldn't clarify what happened, but she confirmed that in the cut she's seen, Darkseid was there. So for all these people that are DC haters saying Darkseid wasn't, there is no Zack Snyder credit. There's other YouTubers that I know, I'm not going to speak about them, but they've said there's 100% not a Zack Snyder cut, because Warner Brothers wouldn't put more money into it. Well, like Kevin Smith said, they don't have to. Us fans will be happy getting an unedited version, just Zack Snyder's original cut, even if effects and everything aren't actually there. But what's interesting is, if Darkseid appeared in this footage and this lady did confirm it, and Kevin Smith basically confirmed it, who did they cast as Darkseid? I'm very interested to see who they casted as Darkseid. So I really hope one day we will get to see this Darkseid deleted scene, and we will get to see the evil Superman scene, even if we just get a alternative ending. That would be very good. But I can't see them doing that, because then it sets up Darkseid. But I just think they're scared to go down the whole kind of Thanos route. Thanos being in Infinity War, he's like the main big bad with the Black Order, and it's taken 10 years to get to him. I just think it would have been a lot better if Darkseid showed up and ended up killing Steppenwolf on Apocalypse. Obviously, the Apocalypse, the 4th world, which is like a mirror world to our world. I mean, a lot of things in the earlier trailers hinted at Darkseid, but then they kind of pulled back on everything because they thought that if Darkseid showed up, it was underpower Steppenwolf as the main big bad. But I don't understand how that happened, because if you go back to Guardian Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy where, no, which movie? Guardians of the Galaxy where we had Rowan and then Thanos was there. It didn't really underpower like Rowan at all. So I don't really understand where they're coming from and like pulling Darkseid. But we know it's 100% not a Zack Snyder cut that we had. And we do know that the Zack Snyder cut 100% confirms. And I'm so happy that someone like such a big name, actor, director, DC fanboy, someone that's actually known in the industry, he works in the industry, confirms there is 100% a Darkseid confirmation and a Zack Snyder cut. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment down below. I know you guys wanted a Darkseid cut. I know everyone said there was going to be. I said numerous times Darkseid was going to show up, and it turns out he actually did show up in the cut that we were originally supposed to see, but apparently Warner Brothers didn't want Darkseid in it because it underpowers Steppenwolf, which really makes no sense, the whole narrative. Because realistically, it's a trilogy where it starts with Man of Steel, goes to Batman vs Superman. The whole nightmare scene was pinnacle to the Justice League movie, and then like, there was literally no word of it except for Lois is the key. And like Diana's like, you're gonna need a big gun, and it's like, yeah, the big gun was Lois. So really, we need a scene for the for it to make continuity of the actual Batman vs Superman nightmare scene, which sparked so much controversy online to what was going to go on in Justice League movie. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you in that notification squad down below. Hit that red button, and I'll see you guys very soon. Catch ya later.